All right, morning guys. How's everybody doing today? We're all good here. The Fancher household is good. Everybody's good and healthy and feeling good. I appreciate all y'all being up this morning and watching this video, or this afternoon, or whenever you watch it. So before you get started or during or whatever, hey, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the video, or subscribe to the channel. Watch the video. Sometimes I forget to remind you guys to send these videos around to as many people as you can. And hey, if you just sitting at home today and ain't got much going on, just let Follow the Fanchers play. Let it play. The more ads and stuff you can watch, the longer you can watch the videos, the more that helps us as a family on the channel. So without further ado, let me show y'all. This probably is not going to be a great day to video, because I'm going to tell you what, I am busy. I got this bow here that I just took down. I'm fixing to set up. I have a customer coming from up above St. Louis to get that. I have a guy coming Saturday from North Georgia to get this Mission Sub 1 XR. And look, I got boots set back for guys. I got my camera cases. And just look, I mean, I got bows. Is it bow season? I mean, is bow season coming, or what's going on? I got strings I got to order today. I got a filthy, nasty Bowtech here, y'all. I mean, here we go. Y'all know how I am about dirty, nasty bows. But I got to get all that set up. I got a new rest and a sight I'm going to put on it. I got 2 new cams that go on this Elite. I got busted strings on I don't know, I think that's an old Hoyt. Looks like it. Hoyt's about the only one that did that silly looking riser. So I got that to do, and we just have tons of work to get done in the bow shop today. So I am gonna try to do a little video in a day. When I'm really busy like this, sometimes I just forget to pick up my phone or my GoPro, and I just forget the video. I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to hold my phone and get this rubber band stuck through this string and cable right here for this box. So anyway, I'm fixing to get in here and get after it and see how much of this. I may have to leave the store open tonight and stay up here till 8 or 9 o'clock to get all this done. So I'm gonna get rolling. I got me a little mixed berry body armor. I'm gonna rock and roll, so y'all come follow along. All right, so I got the little mission hammer set up. I should have put y'all on a time lapse, and then this I'm not really concerned with, but a guy dry fired this Elite. This is Elite Ritual, okay? Obviously, he lost the limb stop there. It's got the one at the top. He was able to get him some new cams and modules because the top and the bottom's warped. But we still don't have a limb stop. So I don't know. I got to get in a quiet place once I start working on this. That can kind of be an issue from time to time. And then Mr. Jason Miller, the famous Mr. Jason Miller, he's got the Jason Miller band. Y'all ought to check him out. He bought a VXR from me here a couple of years ago. Look at there. Look at my note. It says Jason Miller, call me. So I'm gonna put him on a Matthews quiver here in just a minute, because this one will not stay locked. Just will not. So we're gonna throw that joker in the garbage, and we're gonna put him a good quiver on here. All right, so I'm getting ready to put this quiver on Jason's bow, and I have a lot of customers that come in on a, you know, especially on bows that I sell. And when I say, hey, what kind of quiver you want, a lot of them are like, oh, it really don't matter to me. Just, I'm gonna take it off anyway. And I understand that, because I would say, I'm not good at percentages, but I'd say 90% of my customers that come in here, they take their quiver off and hang it in a tree. I am so glad Matthews, as a company, they have always put a lot of stock in the quivers. Even though, guys, this quiver, I don't know that there's a better, easier quiver to take on and off your bow, especially that is quality equipment. I mean, this Matthews quiver that they've had for years is tried and true and quality equipment. But I'm a little different than a lot of my customers because I leave my quiver on all the time. But even when I used to take it off, I still wanted a quality quiver. I hate junky. I'm not gonna say I hate. I just strongly dislike a cheap, junky, flopping quiver, okay? I don't like it. I can't stand to feel vibration in a bow, and most of the time, that vibration you feel lots of times comes from the quiver. So a good, sturdy, well-built quiver like this Matthews quiver stops a lot of the vibration, especially since they've made the two-piece quiver or even their new one-piece quiver. I just really like it because it stops all the vibration. I mean, look at this. Look, let me turn y'all. So this is on Jason's VXR, but look how tight. I mean, super tight, really sturdy. We won't even talk about how good it looks. And look, I mean, it is silent. Watch. Did you hear that? I didn't either. So instead of just going to a bow shop and buying a $30 or $40 quiver, I'm telling you guys, invest in a good quiver. All right, so y'all know who I am. So this is the new cam. This is the mod, okay? People ask me all the time, hey, why don't you sell this kind of bow? Why don't you sell this kind of bow? Couple guys, why don't you sell elite bows? This is why, okay? I very seldom have to do the kind of work like I'm fixing to have to do on this bow right here, okay? But once I got these cams out of here, I mean, look, guys, there's 1, 2, 3, I don't know, some kind of little bushings on that side. There's only 1, 2 on the other side. I mean, why put those little bitty bushings on there? One of these is busted. Another reason is you almost have to take the cams off to change the draw length. And I think they are. They're star heads. So now I got to get a whole different wrench than what any other bow takes, just about, and get those changed out. And then hope I get these put back on the right side of the axle and the cam. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, just little bitty things. It's the little bitty things that I think Matthew, you don't have to do that. Look, the Matthews lays there. I take out 1, I take out 2. It's a piece of cake. Change it out. So this part's pretty easy. So there's 3 of them there. So, but now I have to get this cam in here and get the other one slid down, right down through there, and get the axle through it all at one time. It's just, it can be kind of frustrating because you need about 4 hands. All right, so I got that back in there. So aggravating. Now I'm gonna put this clip back on here, right here, and I can work on the other side now. Get it off and back on. All right, guys, so I am done finally with this bow. Probably. And y'all know how I am about brand. I'm not necessarily loyal to a brand, but really I guess I am, because I like stuff that works, whether it be rest, quivers, stabilizers, I mean, quick disconnects, whatever it is, limb legs, thumb release, whatever it is, I like for it to work. And this bow right here was probably one of the most aggravating bows that I have worked on in a long time to change cams on. I mean, my bow, for example, my new V3X, I got new limbs. Matthew sent me a set of 50-pound limbs to put on it. So I had to take cams off of a set of limbs, put on a new set of limbs, take limbs off. Simple, simple, simple. I ain't the smartest fella in the world, but to get these cams off of this Elite, and then the main problem was, let me show you right here. So the main problem, guys, were, let me get my knife out. So you see those little bitty washers right there? Those little bitty washers on both sides of that cam. You can't even see them there because they're so thin. I mean, they're little bitty, and you lose them. They fall out when you take that axle all the way out. Then they're next to impossible to get back in there. So Elite, if I could tell you one thing, Matthews calls them a top hat, okay? Take those top hats, take that bushing, and that's fine if you're going to use that bushing, but make that bushing go inside the limb, okay? Matthews has them here too, all right? They got them right there, but that bushing goes inside that limb, and there ain't no dropping them. You're not going to lose them. Again, I'm not trying to be brand specific, but it's just easy. And when you work on bows every single day, you don't have to do a lot of cam work, a whole lot of limb work, but when you do, you want it to be easy. There again, if you don't do it all the time, then it can be difficult. I understand that. This was a nightmare to do. You know, probably didn't take me 45 minutes, but it was just aggravating to do. So just think about that. You know, when you're going to buy a new bow, make sure you go to a reputable bow shop, whether it be a place like Owens Outfitters or wherever, because those guys that are behind the press, they can tell you what works and what don't, what's easy and what ain't. So here's the new, I don't know if it's called, I think it's the Onyx. Love this release. I like a release. It's got a little weight, thumb trigger, bam there. I like it because you can kind of manipulate it here and roll that thumb into here. Boom, there. I like the little, if you can tell right here, they have a little piece of rubber that kind of mashes down. So love that release. So anyway, fixing to get them put out, ready to go. I just kind of wanted to go over that bow and some of the things there. All right, guys, so I had to leave the store real quick. And look, just real quick, I want to go back to the clip before last or so. I don't want anybody to ever think I'm being negative about any kind of brand. Although I do have some very strong opinions on lots of different brands in the outdoor industry, because I've been selling them and working on them for so long, you know, going on 20 years. So and I do, to be honest, have a lot of companies reach out to me. What's today? Today's Thursday. When here, I had a broadhead company reach out to me just a couple days ago about a broadhead design they're coming up, just kind of wanting my thoughts and opinion. We did a little Zoom call on how the broadhead looked, the design of the broadhead, the packaging of the broadhead. But just so you know, those companies reach out to a lot of guys in the industry that have just been dealing with it a lot of times. So I'm not knocking the bow, I'm not knocking the company, but I do know what works on lots of different bows and rests and sights and quivers and guns and pants and just everything. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I am headed to meet Colin Perry. Colin is he's a videographer and editing guy for Major League Bow Hunting with Chipper Jones and all those guys. He does a lot of their video, and as far as I know, he does all of their editing, uploads the show to the Outdoor Channel. So Colin lives here in the area. Could be a treat for you guys, because I am about to give him all of my SD cards. I'm gonna give him all of my SD cards that are with my big camera back there. And I got hunts all the way back to when Aiden was 7 years old. and there's some good ones, really good ones. I got probably 5 or 6 years of elk hunts back there. I don't know, 10 or 15 deer hunts, some turkey hunts, but some really good stuff. So I'm gonna give these cards to Colin because I can't get them in a format where I can put them on YouTube. Now, obviously the storytelling may not be as good, but I think it'll be some stuff.
1 miles, turn left into the parking lot.
It'll be some stuff that you guys really like to see and kind of y'all will enjoy. So I'm gonna go give them to him and see if he can get them in a format where I can maybe get onto my iPad, something like that, and give us some new content. So anyway, appreciate y'all. God bless. Jesus saves. Like, subscribe, send these videos around. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.